Welcome to the Boston Red Sox Newsfeed pregame report for Wednesday, August 9th, 2017. This is Adam Blue reporting for CLNS, a leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox will seek their second straight sweep on Wednesday night as their brief two-game series with the Tampa Bay Rays comes to an end. The Sox enter the 7:08 p.m. encounter at Tropicana Field on a league-high 7-game winning streak, and will call on Rick Porcello to continue their torrid play. Porcello earned his first win in nearly a month and a half in his last start, although he broke his streak of tossing at least 6 innings in 19 consecutive outings in a 9-5 victory last Thursday against the White Sox. Porcello allowed 5 runs on 7 hits in 5 1/3 innings, but his offense provided plenty of run support, which is a rarity in his starts, to guide him to his 5th win of the season. The 28-year-old righty improved to 5-14 with that win, but is still having a rough time following up his majestic 2016 campaign. Porcello was 2 losses clear of a quartet of pitchers, Ricky Nolasco, Clayton Richard, Tyler Chatwood, and Matt Moore, for the MLB League in defeats, and only Richard has given up more hits this season than the reigning Cy Young Award winner. The Red Sox have scored just 3.9 runs in his starts, which is 6th lowest in the AL and 14th lowest in the majors. No surprise that the 4 pitchers near him in losses are also below him in run support, as the 2 stats seemingly work hand in hand. The victory on August 3rd was Pretty Ricky's 11th career W against the White Sox, and he'll look to earn his 11th victory over the Rays against this lineup. Left fielder Corey Dickerson will lead off, followed by struggling second baseman Brad Miller, whose average has hovered around the Mendoza line since early May, but who has hit 4 homers in 29 career at-bats against Porcello. Evan Longoria hits and plays third, with DH Logan Morrison batting cleanup, and right fielder Steven Souza Jr. hitting 5th. First baseman Trevor Plouffe is 6th, catcher Wilson Ramos hits 7th, center fielder Malik Smith bats 8th, and shortstop Adini Hechavarria rounds out the Rays' order. Porcello would be opposed by Rays starter Jake Odorizzi, who is making his first start since July 23rd after a stint on the 10-day disabled list with a lower back strain. Odorizzi is 6-4 this season with a 4.47 ERA, but that ERA has steadily climbed during the last 2 months prior to his visit to the DL. The righty has made 2 starts this season against the Sox, with his first on April 15th being cut short after a hamstring injury halted it following just 1 inning. He probably wished his second one was cut short as well, since he got rocked for 7 runs in just 4 1/3 innings on July 7th, which included a 2-run homer from Dustin Pedroia and a solo shot from JBJ. Odorizzi will be making his 16th career start against the Red Sox and will look for his 4th career win on Wednesday night against the following 9 players. Eduardo Nunez starts the 2nd straight game batting leadoff for Boston, and he will play third base, with rookie Rafael Devers getting his first day off since his promotion. Andrew Benintendi is in left field batting second, with Mookie Betts sliding down the order to the 3 spot. Hanley Ramirez returns to the lineup after missing 3 games with an oblique injury, and is the designated hitter, with Mitch 2 Bags Moreland moving up to bat 5th. Xander X. Bogaerts hits 6th and stays at short, and the Brock star Brock Holt bats 7th and mans second base, as the Lasers show Dustin Pedroia gets the night off 1 day after being activated from the 10-day disabled list. Sandy Noah Leone, no idea what that means, is behind the plate for the 2nd night in a row, and JBJ, aka Jackie Bradley Jr., hits 9th and plays his customary center field. I mentioned everyone's nicknames because today's big news, at least to this guy, was the release of the nicknames to be placed on jerseys during Players Weekend, which is being held for the first time on August 25th to the 27th. Every player will have their nickname on the back of their jerseys instead of their last name, and are allowed to break tradition with their cleats, socks, and jersey patches as well. In case anyone was wondering, Porcello chose not to go with what everyone thought was his nickname, Pretty Ricky, and instead will have the Spanish word for 22 on the back of his jersey. Porcello really dropped the ball on that one. Some other gems for Players Weekend are the Lawnmower Robbie Ross Jr., Doug Fister, Drew Big Smooth Pomerantz, and everyone's personal favorite, Dirty Craig Kimbrell. Everyone's least favorite, which should have said I hate Boston, or just yuck on the back, is David Astro's Dad Price. Even I can't defend that one. In other Sox news, NESN released a statement today announcing that color commentator Jerry Remy was not expected back in the booth this year, and that he will be undergoing chemotherapy treatments later this month for his 5th bout with cancer. Remy originally expected to be back soon after the All-Star break, and the network has been recently rotating their commentators, as Dennis Eckersley, Wade Boggs, Mike Timlin, and Johnny Gomes have all joined Dave O'Brien in recent weeks. Check back with us tonight after the game, as Ethan Winter will have your post-game recap soon after the final pitch has been thrown. You can also listen to the latest Red Sox roundtable discussion, as fellow Redhead Lauren Campbell joins Nick Quaglia to talk about the Red Sox recent hot play and whether or not they are legit contenders. We'll have another new edition of the Roundtable up Thursday night, and the latest Red Sox Beat podcast also launched earlier this week. This has been Adam Blue for CLNS.